Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. What else can I say? Bitcoin exploded and it's above 61,000. I think it's just the beginning. Hang on, because explosion is incoming. So I wasn't going to stream tonight, but so many people wanted me to stream. And of course, I want to celebrate with you guys because I did break above 500,000 subscribers, which is no easy thing, no easy feat. And I have my friend here, Mr. Walker. He's going to be joining me tonight. He hasn't made a guest appearance in a very long time. So me and Walker go talk Bitcoin and talk about what's going on and celebrate. So thanks for tuning in. As always, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. 2 streams almost every day, even including Friday nights. 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and check out CryptosRUs.com. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Man, I was taking a nap, to be honest. And then I was going to create a video, one that was a flashback video, which I think I'm going to go play tomorrow morning because I just created it. So I was not going to stream, but everyone's telling me, hey, you got to go stream. So here I am. Bitcoin, you could see 61,500. It was even more exciting earlier when it broke above 62,000, I should say. But you know what? That's okay. You can see the pattern here, right? Bitcoin stalls a little bit, goes sideways, boom. Goes sideways a little bit, boom. And right now, seeing how we're entering the weekend, tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, lower volume and no restrictions, basically. No options to worry about, no futures to worry about. I do think explosion is coming. I said it this morning. Jesus. Tom, a huge super chat. Love you, buddy. Thanks for making me rich. Please shout out to my spoiled kids, Jordan and Sierra, and hot girlfriend, Chai Boles. Is that a trolling name again? Chai Boles. I can't tell anymore. Anyways, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that super chat. That's a big super chat, and you guys keep sending them in. Today's one of those days to celebrate. And by the way, because I did hit 500,000 subscribers, my giveaway, that's closed already. Those of you guys that filled out, the last 2 days, congratulations. I will be selecting the winners. I'll probably announce it tomorrow, Sunday, this weekend, right? But I do plan on having more giveaways every 100,000. You know what? I like to get to 1 million subscribers. It's going to be very tough in 3 months to hit 1 million subscribers to double, but I know you guys can help me along, and I'm going to give out some great giveaways, great prizes as we go along. I may even give out a car. All right, so think about that. I may even give out a car. That's how crazy I am right now. But that's because I'm just so bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. Andres asked, do you think ETH will pump as hard as BTC eventually? Yes, it will. Eventually it will. Give it time. Give it time. Ethereum will catch up, no problem. All right. Like a Kia, like a Toyota, like a Honda. Who knows? Maybe I'll just give away my whole Lego collection. No, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, hey, look, Bitcoin is starting to climb back up every time I stream. That's what happens, right? Heir to the Ron, congratulations. I found the channel a couple months ago. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what? We've been through thick and thin together. The video I'm about to release was when Bitcoin was down here, and everyone thought, it was a giant bear bull trap, and Bitcoin was going to fall down, and CNBC and others were talking about, head and shoulders down to 10,000 or whatever. I'm like, nonsense. We're in the 4th year of the bull run, right? The 4-year cycle. We are going to continue higher. This happens in 2017. We had many dips, right? 40% dips, and we kept going. And look at it, right? We are right back to basically our high back in April of this year. All right, we need a video about taking a loan against crypto instead of selling it. Yes and no. I don't. Here's the thing. I do advise it and I don't advise it, right? If you have a lot of, say, USDC, USDT, Paxos stable coins, right, on the sidelines, I think earning interest is great. But if you're going to say, I'm talking about staking. But if you're going to take a loan, you have to watch out because sometimes there's volatility and you can't get margin called, right? So you got to be careful about that. So that's why I haven't really talked about or advised against, and I advise against this sometimes too. Please warn everyone, Trust Wallet has been hacked. I lost all my crypto. I don't believe that's true. I've not heard anyone else talk about it. I think maybe you fell for some kind of vulnerability yourself, BBDK. I'll look into it, but I have not heard anyone else had that problem. Theta is getting very interesting, Oscar says. Any idea what may be keeping it down right now? It's just because Bitcoin is pumping up so much. And I've been following you through January highs and lows. Thank you. Richard, crazy 500. This is one of those days where it's going to be a super chat war. Thanks for getting us through rough times. We're all George Richard. I really do appreciate that. That's a crazy super chat. Really do appreciate it. And while I've been talking, I've been staring at my bottle. So let me pour some good old Johnny Walker Blue Label. This is the good stuff. The good stuff. Goes down so smooth in case you guys haven't checked it out or tried it. Anyways, what was I going to say? Okay, so Bitcoin is doing well. Things are looking fantastic. Now, some of you guys wondering about, altcoins. I kind of warned you guys in 2017, Bitcoin dominance started going up in a big way from 40% all the way up to 70%. Can we see something like that? I don't think it's going to be that drastic, but can Bitcoin dominance go back up to 50s? Yeah, certainly, right? So that's why I've been talking so much about having enough BTC in your portfolio, especially the 50-25-25 portfolio allocation, 50-25-25 rule. I even created a whole video about it this morning, right? I really do advise everyone to follow that because if Bitcoin continues on its way up to $100, $150, $200,000, Bitcoin dominance will go up. It's going to go up in a big way, and you're going to suffer if you don't have enough Bitcoin in your portfolio. Okay, so make sure you watch out for that. But with that said, doesn't mean that you just go all in on Bitcoin. Altcoins are still going to be around, and they're still going to pump, and there are going to be recovery days like today too. You could see a lot of altcoins coming up in a big way today, right? There will be breather days where money flows into altcoins, and let's not forget, in 2017, the last month, and going into 2018, altcoins pumped hard. 5, 10, 50, 100x. And that's because Bitcoin had a blow off top and the money flowed in to altcoins. And we could see something like that too. If Bitcoin pumps up to $250,000 and that's the blow off top, right? Imagine the amount of money that will be flowing into altcoins. So don't give up on altcoins either. Don't give up on, just be diversified. Be diversified. 50, 25, 25 is what you want to go with. Tony, man, I'm glad you're back. I missed your presence here. But yeah, long overdue for a night like that from a few years ago. Martin says, me and my girlfriend always watch this for your channel. I'm up 12,000 thanks to you and doing DCA. Congratulations, Uncle Johnny, Bidmoon. I'm not rich yet. Noel, just hang in there. I have no idea what VXV is. Vector Space AI. I don't like the fact that it has AI in there because I don't really like AI stuff. But it's actually decent small cap. On-demand correlation matrix data sets for hidden relationship detection, data and training, and artificial. See, okay, I'm just going to stop right there, okay? Even though it may be impressive that they are working with Microsoft, S&P Global, CERN, right? And this sounds very, very impressive. No retail investor cares about this, okay? I concentrate on what retail investors care about. This is all B2B, right? B2B. I may be a little bit, naive in saying that, but most retail investors look at this, they're like, what the hell is this? It's not really interesting to them. This could take off, but it's just not something that is very sexy or interesting to me. Awesome, appreciate it. Cal, another super big chat. Thank you. And waiting for I Am George NFT giveaway. I'm working on it, Diego. I am working on it. All right, I haven't taken a sip yet. Ooh. I haven't been drinking that much, just so you guys know. So you guys know, last few months I have not been drinking on stream. Been trying to cut back, but man. Oh, this goes down smooth. All right, there's a couple things I want to talk about. A lot of ETF news. So it's official. ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF approved by the SEC. We already knew it. Yesterday we got confirmation, right? The SEC tweeted out saying be careful. So it pretty much means, yeah, it's going to happen. So now they officially released it saying, yes, this will be allowed starting on the 18th. That is Monday. So we're going to have the very first Bitcoin Futures ETF approved on Monday. And it's not the best ETF. It's not the ultimate one where the fund actually needs to buy Bitcoin, but it's a start. And, there's going to be many that follows this. There's like 20 pending ETFs. So pretty soon we're going to have a whole bunch. And there's a whole bunch that is actually based on real Bitcoin too. So they're all coming. But here, something else I think most of you guys missed is this. A true Bitcoin ETF just got approved in Europe. So in terms of true Bitcoin ETFs, like the ones from Canada, there's like 3 or 5 of them. There's one in Brazil, and there is going to be one in Europe too. And Fidelity is going to be the custody for this ETF. So worldwide, we're getting Bitcoin ETFs that is actually settled in Bitcoin, not paper, not cash. So it's already starting. So in the US, right now we're getting Bitcoin Futures ETF, but Gensler, looking at worldwide, every country is approving real Bitcoin ETFs, and that is around the corner too. That is definitely around the corner. So what does this mean? Well, this is the reason why I think there's so much excitement today. Short term, everyone is looking forward to it. Everyone's looking for an enormous amount of liquidity that's going to flow into the market pretty soon, right? And it's very, very, very exciting. And one other thing I think people miss is Square and Jack Dorsey is now building a Bitcoin mining system for it's open source for individuals and businesses. So it's interesting. Jack, he's a real Bitcoin bull. So recently he's announced a lot of stuff, right? Making our own hardware wallet, now making a mining system. Like, what does this mean, right? Like, is he making his own ASIC miners, or is he doing something more cloud-based? Is he going to integrate into terminals? I don't know. But this is also pretty positive for the industry. There's just a lot of good stuff. There's just a lot of good stuff going on right now. Making sure I don't miss any super chats. Manny, thank you for that. Erica, look at KuCoin. KuCoin is a great one there's 300 plus coins. And Gate.io is another one. Gate.io is a little bit harder to use, but it's still open to the US. You can do KYC. KuCoin, it's open to the US too. So check them out. KuCoin, I have an affiliate link in my description, so check them out. What else is there? Let me make sure I didn't scroll through anything else. Vera, thank you. Digibyte. Not many people ask me about Digibyte. I mean, they're okay. They've been around for a while. Their layer 2 is interesting, right? They just need more adoption. Maybe an NFT marketplace or something like that will help them a lot. Phil, just wanted to say, keep it up, George. You're awesome. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Already picking a color for Lambos. Which ones do you want? Pick me a green one. I told you guys my philosophy when it comes to flex, right? When you go flex, you get a Lambo. Don't hide it. If you're gonna get a Lambo, don't get a black one. Don't get a silver one. Don't get one that hides it. You flex it, right? You get a lime green or like a orange or a red or something that pops. You go ahead and do that. Otherwise, what's the point of buying a Lambo? What else is there? What kind of percentage should we expect as the market go parabolic? Hey, if we have a blow off top and Bitcoin goes to $250,000, then you know what? There could be an 85% drop, right? We had it in 2013. We had it in 2017. So if we do have a blow off top like before and Bitcoin goes to 250,000, maybe we do have a correction down 85%. But, here's the thing. What's 85% off of 250,000? So I'm going to do 0.15 times 250,000. That would bring us down to about 38,000. 38,000. So obviously from $250,000, right? That is a huge jump. But if we don't have that blow off top, let's say we go slow and steady, go to 100, 150, right? Then I would say the correction is going to be a lot less. 30, 40, 50%. Right? It's going to be a lot more reasonable. So that's my thought. It really depends on how fast things will go. But take a look at this. Tech dev, right? Always comparing 2013, 2017, 2021. And you could see we're about to break the point, right? A Fibonacci level, 1.618. And right after that is when Bitcoin goes parabolic. Okay? And strangely enough, every single time, right? It's right around this time period between October and November. Last 3 cycles, 2013, 2 cycles. 2013, it was right in October and November. 2017, right in October and November. And where are we right now? October heading into November. Same exact pattern, right? And we're going to follow it just like this. And we're going to the same top at this 5.618 Fibonacci level. That's going to put Bitcoin around 200 and something thousand. 220, 230, 250, right? That could be around the corner. Obviously, as we're going up, that's when I would advise taking profits. Taking profits because it could get really, really, really crazy. Really crazy. Joker, hopefully that answered your question. Let me see here. All right, no, I think I caught up. Oh, no, I did not. Hedera's working on slowly become decentralized. Well, that's good. That's good. Should I sell my BTC at 100,000? No, you could take some profits, but you definitely should leave some going. Congrats on 500,000. I appreciate it. You never talk about Quant. I'm just not that familiar with them. That's why. Military finance. I want to make a George NFT. Don't worry, I'm gonna make one. I already made 2, but I'm gonna make a lot more. Go Stratos Ligma 69. I have no idea what that means. No idea whatsoever. All right. Husky says this is unbelievable. What would the market cap be at $250,000? Well, let's do some math. Some Asian math, which is never wrong. So you look at 250,000, you divide by where we are now, about 61,600. That'll be about 4.05 times where it is right now. So it'll be 1.16 trillion times 4.06. That would give Bitcoin a market cap of 4.7 trillion. So you think about that, that's not that much. 4.07 trillion. if Bitcoin hits $250,000. Keep in mind, gold's market cap is at 11 trillion. So even at 250,000, that's still nowhere close to gold's market cap. So let's pull this up. This is a really good market cap comparison. You can see Bitcoin right here. It's right under silver. If Bitcoin pumps up a little bit more, like 67, 68,000, let's just say 70,000 to round up, right? Bitcoin will be above silver. Global market cap of silver. Think about that, okay? That's pretty amazing. Something virtual now being worth more than something physical. And after silver, as Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple, and then eventually gold. Bitcoin has to be like $600,000 each to be above the market cap of gold, which is in play. It's in play. Maybe not this cycle, but next cycle, sure, it could happen. Let me make sure. Did I miss anything? Football saying, if we get above 200,000, you owe me a Lambo. How about that? Let's make that official. Cello predictions. I don't have any cello predictions. Ming says 50, 25, 25, and then 50 in Tesla. Well, that would be above 100%, so that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. All right, going down. Thoughts on Matic's future. Matic had a good day today, right? It's been stagnant for a very, very, very long time. I'm glad to see it had some kind of movement today. But Matic is a layer 2 that can stand on its own, and I think it's going to have a bright future. One of the ones that I do think is a good hold. You know, I told you guys I love layer 1s and layer 2s. Mostly because of their foundation. They're the operating system. They're the new future operating system for the decentralized world, right? So that's why you have dApps, like DeFi projects on top, NFT projects on top, right? That's why I love them so much. What browser do you use? BAT. Basic Attention Token. Their Brave browser. Thoughts on pre-search. I actually looked into pre-search. I actually talked about pre-search a while ago. I think they're actually pretty good. The reason being, they're a decentralized search engine, right? And they somehow basically integrate themselves as a search vendor within Google phones, within Android phones in Europe. So if you actually factory reset your phone, you could actually choose it from the list, and you could select it too, right? So if you don't want to use Google, you can search one of many, and it's the only decentralized one in the list. So that's actually pretty big for them. And I've used them before in the past. They're pretty good. AYC got the message right. 50, 25, 25, and $50 in Tesla. Okay, super chat. Thank you. All right, CQT because Lark talks about it. Covalent query token. I have seen this before. Let me remind myself. One Unify AP. Okay, so it's a graph competitor. That's a graph competitor. So basically, it helps projects. Give data out. So through APIs. That's what it sounds like. And I've seen this before. Seems like, yeah, even though they are partnered up with many chains or supported on many chains, they're not catching up to the graph. The graph is actually very high. What is graph? I forgot. The graph. GRT. Yeah, graph is at 4 billion. All right. Graph uses the API standard that Facebook uses, so it's more universal. But can they pump up since they're such a small cap? Sure. Sure they can. If BTC, Andres asks, if BTC is going to 100 to 150,000, where do you see ETH going? Am I still bullish on ETH? Are you more bullish on ETH than SOL? No. No. I think I'm more bullish on SOL than ETH. If Bitcoin is going to 100 to 150,000, ETH will be 10 to 15,000. I think that's where it's going to end up. Okay, maybe during the Bitcoin pump, it's going to be a little weak, but afterwards, if we have that blow off top, the money flows into altcoins, you go see a pump, right? And you could tell, like, look at right here, ETH 1 year performance is more than double of Bitcoin. So I don't think it's unreasonable to think that Ethereum will pump up more than Bitcoin by the end of the run, right? So I do think ETH is definitely worth holding on to. Now, SOL, on the other hand, has pumped up a lot more, and I do think it's definitely worth holding on to as well. And look at Solana and Polkadot market cap is nearly identical, right? Polkadot has been gaining more strength recently because of parachain auctions coming up. Haven't been super up to date. How's the portfolio you started? Hey, you got to pay attention, man. You got to pay attention. But it's doing fantastic. Here. There we go. $12,700. So started with $5,000, and this is back in June. I started with you guys in June, and you know, it's more than doubled. So pretty darn good. Power DCA and buying the good altcoins and following 50, 25, 25. That's really it. I'm not a big fan of Ren. Not a big fan of Ren. Can ETF approval be another solid news like the Coinbase IPO? I thought about that. Not like Coinbase IPO. But remember, in 2017, what popped the Bitcoin bubble is Bitcoin futures. So someone asked me about this morning. I was thinking about it. Can this be a bubble popper? And my answer is no, because first of all, Bitcoin is not in a bubble. It's not like 2017 when it ran up from 6,000 to 20,000 in a month. So we're not there anywhere close to that. And second of all, I got to look at other things too, like, you know, Bitcoin ETF being approved in Europe, already approved in Canada, already approved in Brazil, right? And I'm looking at how El Salvador fully embraced Bitcoin and other countries that are trying to be fully, you know, embracing Bitcoin. And so there's a lot of things going on. So I don't think this is a bubble popper for sure. I think it's just the beginning. I think just the beginning. ADA by the end of the year, probably $10. $10. I Trust Capital is not allowed in Hawaii, waiting for funds to clear. I didn't know that. I don't know why Hawaii has some weird accounting, but I do like I Trust Capital. If you guys do like trading, tax-free, and you want to trade with the IRA and 401k, check out I Trust Capital because they're fantastic. They're fantastic. People that use them really love them. Customer service, live support, phone support, and basically things are really, really cheap. What portfolio tracker? Delta Investment app. Delta Investment app is what I use. I think they're the best, one of the best. I haven't used that many, but Delta Investor Tracker is, I think, really, really good. What are your thoughts on wrapped centrifuge on Polkadot? I don't know. I'm not that familiar with centrifuge. What do you think about blockchain monster hunt? Obviously, you're with the team because no one have heard of blockchain monster. So no, I don't know any. I don't know anything about it. Cartesi is a layer 2 and an Oracle. They were very hot when they were listed on Coinbase. Now, not so much. So again, layer 2s and oracles. I mean, Oracle, you just got to go with Chainlink. When it comes to oracles, you just go with Chainlink because nothing is anywhere close to Chainlink in terms of usage. And in terms of layer 2s, there's a lot. Sputnik says, an upcomer YouTuber has been talking a lot about my channel. Okay, watch out. I don't know why I have to watch out. Good for him. And hopefully he said some good stuff. All right. I think I'm going to let you guys go. Keep it short tonight. Thanks for the big super chats. Thanks for all your support. 500,000 is here in terms of subscribers, but it's just the beginning. I would love to hit 1 million by the end of the year, so we'll see. We'll see. I'll continue to do my best and coming out with great content, help you guys attain financial freedom and life-changing wealth. That's what we're all after, and I'm going to help you guys attain it. And hopefully, we'll see Bitcoin at 200,000 plus by the end of this year. But in the meantime, this weekend, where could Bitcoin go? I mean, nothing is stopping Bitcoin at this point. I mean, Bitcoin tomorrow when we wake up could pump up, or maybe in the next hour, it could pump up to 62, 63,000, right? This weekend going into Sunday could be 64,000, 65,000. And who knows? Who knows where we will be come Monday when Bitcoin Futures ETF opens up. All right? So, have a good night, guys. Congratulations. You made it. You stuck around, and you made a whole boatload of money. So, congratulations. There's a lot more to come. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right? Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.